Hey guys, welcome back to another series. This series is dedicated to Agentforce, which is currently in trend in the market. So once you have started exploring Agentforce, one of the common issue that you might come across is once you invoke the Agentforce agent from here, all you see is a pop-up that comes up like this, and it says something went wrong, refresh, try again. So once you click on refresh, even then the issue still remains the same, wherein which the pop-up comes up with the same message. Irrespective of how many times you do it, the error remains the same. Now let's understand how to troubleshoot it step by step. So once you see the screen with this error, what I want you to do is go to setup and validate these settings one by one. Look for Einstein in the setup and scroll down to the Einstein setup, click on it. See this checkbox is turned on. This is step number 1. So once you turn on the setting, refresh your screen. My setting is already turned on. So there are a couple of things that gets enabled once the setting is turned on. So you have to refresh it a couple times in case if you have to do it. So once you are done, then search for agents. So if you see this option, that means whatever the setting that you've turned on is good and the settings that are behind the scenes got enabled. You have to click on Agentforce agents and then turn on couple settings in here, which is first one is this checkbox which says Agentforce. You have to enable the setting so that way your agent for your Agentforce gets enabled. And second setting on the same page we have which is enable the agent for default agent. So this is the default agent that gets invoked once we initiate the Agentforce from the anywhere in your org. So this particular Agentforce, in order for that to run, we need to have at least one agent. So we need to enable this by default if there are no agents that are being set up so far. Now enable this checkbox in here. In case if you want a detailed session in terms of what is the agents and how to enable them and how to create them, we have a dedicated series coming through. Stay tuned to your YouTube channel for more updates. So once you do that, on the bottom of the page, you would find something called Einstein Copilot. So most of the times when we have this two settings enabled, which is like a self-explanatory, you might have done this, the actual problem comes up in this step. So once you have the agent Copilot created in your org, which is by default done when you enable the setting, I want you to open it and validate one final step, which is whether that particular agent is active or not. So once you click on it, you would find something like open in the builder. Click on that button. Now, if you see here, my agent is not active. So all I need to do is activate this button. Now it is active. I'll go back to the starting page where we have started off. I'll do a hard refresh, which is Control Shift R on Windows, Command Shift R in Windows on Mac. So now if you see here, once I enable that, once I have activated that default Einstein Copilot, I was able to see some operations coming up here. Earlier it was showing an error. Now I was able to see the agent got invoked. So these are the troubleshooting steps in terms of fixing the issue. In case if you see something went wrong, try refreshing your screen. That is all for this video. Stay tuned for more on the Agentforce.